Hello, it's me Selena from Vintage Gaudi. Welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel and welcome to day number 2 of my San Diego trip. It is Wednesday the 24th of June and today I decided to go to a secondhand toy store. This secondhand toy store is called Replay Toys and it is a little bit above the Balboa Park from San Diego. So to go there I have some options, but today I want to try my very first ride in a Uber. I haven't really used Uber, never ever. And in Switzerland, because in Switzerland we do have Uber, but it is not so popular, or I just can't talk for myself. But most of the time we use the normal public transportation, the own car or the own vehicles, and Uber is just like an emergency kind of thing. Like for example, if you're living far away where the public transportation isn't that well or so, but I have never had to use that actually, and so I'm a little bit scared, honestly. I have no idea how that works. I tried to research a little bit. I tried to look at the app and to put in all the settings, etc. And since I'm traveling alone, I'm also a little bit, scared of that. But I need to try it. I just need to do that experience and hopefully it works. Hopefully everything goes well. What I specifically like about the Uber app is also that you can choose female drivers, which I will do for my first ride. To that toy store actually. And right now we have something, I don't know, what does you say? It's around about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm awake since 4, so jet lag still kicking in. I will say I will go to the breakfast to get the breakfast, and then I will try to order my first Uber and hopefully everything goes right. And then we will see us either way at Target first or at the toy store. I'm not sure which one I will do first. But anyways, you will find out, I will find out, so let's go! American girls, I made it to the Target. I successfully made it to the Target, so thank you so much to my driver. They have a small toy section, but I'm actually here just to kind of pass the time until the toy store opens. And here are the dolls, and I found Ellen, so I'm very happy for that. But not only that, I discovered down here the birthday wishes Barbie, and honestly, this is the AIA version and she looks so cool. It's a Barbie signature. She's $30.99. I think the taxes come on top of it, but she's so gorgeous. So I don't think we get her in Europe. I think we have the blonde one. So I might want to buy her for my birthday, which is in October, but hey, whatever. I love her freckles that she has, so I'm not sure if you can see her actually with the glare on the packaging. But oh my god, she's so cute, so stinking cute. Yeah. Oh, her elastic band is... something is off with her curls, so I might pick up this one here. So I went for the card, and this is the tiniest card I've ever seen. This is so cute, so stinking cute. So we have been here with the skipper. As cool as I think that this playset is, it will be take up too much space actually. So with the color reveal, cutie reveal, and we have here the pet metal pop, so yeah. Clearance. What is that? Oh, also color reveals. Wait. Mini dogs. It's actually cute. 2.9. Okay. There's a purple one and a pink one. Why not? Never seen them before. So, here they are. What is the only two colors? Wait. Oh, there's another color. Very. Of course, they're variants because there are different dolls in here. Do I need them all? So different color schemes. So yeah, which one do I want to pick? Or do I want to pick them all? It's gonna be very expensive actually. Definitely like the purple one. Miniland. Here's also Barbie Miniland. What do we have up here? Oh, we have diabetic Barbie and the one with the hand, broken hand, broken arm. Oh, the Kellys are so cute, but pixelated faces. Literally all of them, unfortunately. 30% off. So she's a curvy doll made to move, 30% off. Okay. I mean, she could be like a mini or so, but I don't really like their bodies. Can wise. Yeah. This is also really cool. Also on clearance. Travel, family and friends. Here we have another candle. I'm not sure, but I might want to pick up Ellen for a friend of mine. So might pick him up for a friend of mine. Clearance actually. Everything is on clearance, like from the Monster High. She looks so cool. But I'm not a Monster High collector, so nothing for me. I have the minis. What else? I have the coolest t-shirts here. Like different sizes and so on. For example, this Lizzie McGuire t-shirt. Love it. Oh. So cool. But let me guess, polyester, right? Oh no, 100% cotton. Do you think it's my size, so it's more kid's size, so I don't think it will fit me, unfortunately. Princess Peach. Oh my god, I like that. Yeah, unfortunately not in my size, but for a second I thought, oh, it looks like Polly Pocket or so, but no, it's Princess Peach. And here we have breasts. I have my breast doll t-shirt also with me, which I found last year. And here we have a cute Winnie the Pooh t-shirt. Oh my god. Rolling Stones. This one looks also pretty cool. So you have to check on the label. Some of them are 100% cotton, which I totally like, but some of them are also 50-50. So if you put value on what materials you're wearing, you need to check each separate label. So I found the toy sections, I found the boys section from the t-shirts, and they have here In a Land Before Time. Oh my god. Star Wars, Mickey Mouse, Toy Story. So cool. Oh, Fleetwood Mac. Oh my god, I love some of their musics. Spider-Man, Led Zeppelin, what? Oh. I'm definitely interested in The Land Before Time, eventually in the Toy Story. I just spent a fortune now at the Target. Here it is. And now I'm going to the Replay toy store and let's see what they have. So unfortunately I have to do a voiceover because in the Replay toy store they had very loud copyright music playing in the background, and it would be a little bit too loud if I would put some other music on top of it. So most of the time I didn't really talk, so that's also why I do now a little voiceover. And I found the beautiful My Little Pony section. OMG. Honestly, the seller showed me where the ponies are, because this store is absolutely overwhelming. So whenever you are in San Diego, go and check out Replay's toy store. It's definitely worth it. Price-wise, they are, I would say, towards the higher price range of what I'm willing to pay. But I think you find there also, for me, like as a European, you find there a lot of US exclusive stuff, and therefore for me it is cheaper to buy it there as to let it ship to me from, I don't know, Etsy or whatever store they are selling. And oh my god, they had so many ponies. It was literally so hard to decide which ones I want to take. Like for example, that one that you have just seen was $30, which I thought is a bit high price. We have a headless one. We have this one here. I think it's Bluebell, missing the tail. There have been also this one here, the flat feet version, which was $15, and this is Minty. And maybe you don't know, but like in Europe or slash Switzerland, flat feet version weren't really released here. So that was a very, very great find. We got here another, the trillions of, I guess, Applejack was it. Then this one here, also really cute and adorable. It was simply too much because this is just the pony section. There's definitely also more toys and Barbies and Polly Pockets and so on. And yeah, this one is the Twinkle Eye pony, which is very, very cool. Then which one? Oh, I throw something on the ground. Throughout these videos, you see constantly me throwing something on the ground because I'm knocking over things. So yeah, this one is also very, very pretty. Such a cute pony. Then next one, oh my god, this one here. It was $25. I think it's the lavender lace or so. But these are this kind of, I call them cotton candy ponies. They are amazing. They have for sure another name. I'm not sure how they are in real called, but they have this poofy mane and tail. So there are also some not released here. So yeah, we got another Firefly pony. I tried to buy the ponies that I don't really have actually at this point. Here's another one from the poofy ponies. Actually, at this point, when I was filming, I didn't realize that have been both the same one. It was just afterwards when I went through all my stuff, which one did I want to buy, which one did I want to place back. I then realized, oh my god, I have them double, so I don't pay $50 for both of them if I have them double. This one here, I was very, very tempted. This is also, I think, a special one, but the foil or what it is on that cutie mark did came off, and it was also, I think, in a higher price range. Was it also about $20 or $30 even? So was not really interested in that. We have some of the windy wings or whatever they were called, so with the wings, but none of them really had the wings on. So yeah, this is Brush and Grow. This one here is gingerbread. I have it from last year from the flea market that I found, so don't need it a second time. Even maybe it could be a variant or an upgrade, but I don't need that actually. So yeah, I'm going through all of them, and here we have another flat feet version. Unfortunately, missing the tail, but this is a pony that I don't have, and this one here is just $5, so I might end up with that one here. Here's another one. Here's the exact same one, but it is the concave version for $15. And so I decided to go with the missing tail flat feet version instead of the concave version with tail. So it's definitely, yeah, a choice that I had to do. Next, oh, another lemon drop. This is the billionth lemon drop that I've seen. So I got a real big armada of lemon drops right now, so I don't need another one. Then, yeah, there have been some other ones. This one I just showed you before. Also some play sets. They had like the bonnet. They have like a ton of accessories for the My Little Ponies. They have also some tiny kind of pony stuff and so on. So really, really interesting. And you have to take time. So I don't know. I spent like around about 3 hours in there. Here's a Betty by Eye one, but it was $25. So even though Betty by Eye ponies weren't really released here in Switzerland, so I was tempted at a point, but $25 seems very steep for me. Here are more accessories for the ponies. We have like pony bottles, we have the pony wear. So this, yeah, definitely worth to go through it, all of these accessories and play sets, and you discover some kind of hidden things also. So this is very interesting in the so yeah, according to the color scheme, you see how pricey it is or what price it is actually. But what I wanted to say is like you have to dig through the stuff to find the treasures because sometimes they're hidden behind something. So yeah, it is totally worth to take your time and plan on there at least 2 hours actually, if you are like a toy collector as I am. There are some horses which will be very, very fun for my friend Sandy. So probably there are a lot of them that she's looking for, but since I have no knowledge about the horses, so I will leave them and I cannot take my whole spaces just for horses that I don't want to keep. I'm first shopping for myself and for my collection. Up there are some 60s and 70s Barbies. We have like also bubble cats and ponytails. Price wise, they have been like, I guess, in some sort of okay prices, but I really wasn't interested in them. So I went forward, checked again at the ponies if I have eventually missed one. And now, yes, we are coming to the Barbie section. It was next to the pony section, which is amazing. So I spent a lot of time just digging through the Barbie. So here, for example, are mostly the new in-box dolls. We have from vintage to modern. There's actually this European exclusive, which I saw there just at this point. We have Cool Creams Kevin, which I was interested in, but I don't know how much it was actually, but I wanted to spend not so many money on boxed dolls instead of loose dolls because boxed stuff is difficult to transport actually, and I prefer the loose stuff. So we got here some fashions, and we have like also the Barbie looks. There was also a lot of Barbie extra stuff, dolls of the world from all kind of periods of time. We have here Stacy. What was the next one? Oh, we have the Ken doll there, play sets from Pocahontas, or no, fashion sets actually, some plushies. So it was really, really cool. You have to take out every box because sometimes behind those boxes there are more boxes. So yeah, then next to it here are the McDonald's ones that I went through, but they have been probably all of them like round about $5, and I thought that is quite steep actually for McDonald's toys. But some of them that I have never, or that I don't have, some of them I end up buying because I was not sure if I will find them at the flea market actually, and didn't wanted to risk much. But I was really limiting myself in buying those McDonald's toys because yes, they have been very pricey actually, and I wanted to spend more on stuff that I don't have in terms of Barbies and ponies there rather than of the McDonald's ones, except some that I have selected actually. This seems to be like a superstar Barbie. I have never seen that it has this hole on the bottom. I don't think it was a McDonald's ones. So here are more McDonald's ones. We have a suitcase for Barbie. We have here, this one here. I think this must be a Shawnee or so. Unfortunately, there was no year on it, but she has this clear blue base, which I think is really special and unique. I've never seen any other Barbie McDonald's versions who had this clear base. Then, yeah, you see there a ton of Barbies. I mean, yeah. And yes, some of them I don't have in my collection, but I was really looking for special ones actually that probably I will not have in Switzerland or will not find or so. But yeah, there's a section with more of the McDonald's Barbie stuff and some kind of trinkets and stuff. So it is actually really, yeah, it is treasure hunt. Let me say it's a treasure hunt. You have really to dig in. And here discovered one had a blue dot and the other one had a yellow dot. And yellow was cheaper than the blue one. So I definitely took the yellow one. So why do I have to spend more money on the same kind of thing if both of them are like the same? Here is a beautiful and cool book. So like a Barbie collections book, which I thought is really amazing actually. It was also more in the higher price, I think $15 or $25, something in that range actually. Let me see. Yeah, 15. Okay, yeah, 15 was it. And this is like sort of a collector's book which can help you identify stuff, which I really like. There was some notes from the pre-owner in there. It goes up till I think 93 or 94. And it has some also European exclusive stuff in there. So that is amazing to see all of those kind of more towards collector Barbies in there. So yeah, and here are the bins full with Barbies. Prices range between very cheap $5 dolls to up to almost $20 dolls. And sometimes I didn't really understand why they're labeling a doll as $20 doll and like the other ones for $5, which the value would have been in my thinking different. But good for me for the $5 dolls. $20 dolls, yeah. First of all, I wanted to check before I go deep diving into the Barbie loose bins. I wanted to make sure that I don't miss any books or so that I was interested in. And yeah, digging through all the other things. And here you can see a little bit. There was an Ellen doll and they asked 30. So more than double the price I paid in the Target. They asked there for that Ellen doll. So yes, so sometimes I really don't understand. Like, yeah, here you can see now, this is the Ellen doll, and they had it labeled for 30 if I'm not wrong. So double the price actually that you would have paid in Target, which was like 3 minutes walk away from the store. So yikes. But on the other hand, they had also cool stuff who were priced very low, which I think. So this is a wild mix actually. This is a very, very wild mix. We got more box dolls. You see this stuck full with box dolls to the ceiling. All different epochs of Barbies. We have 60s, 70s. 80s and 90s are more the prominent ones, or specifically the 90s and 2000s are more prominent here. They have a lot of collector dolls, which you can see. These are the ones with the cardboard in front that opens like a book. And now, yeah, starting to dig through the Barbies, the loose Barbies, and placing aside them. So this one alone took me, I think, 3/4 of an hour, if not an hour, to go through all of those boxes. In total, they had 6 boxes, and you see they're stuck full to the limit. So I had to place them from one side to another side. Then later on, I replaced them back in the bins again. But you have to take this time actually, because there is no other chance to go to the bottom, and sometimes the good stuff was actually on the bottom. Here we have a hula hair Barbie. I don't pick her up again. I have her like many times already. Some are on my shop, in case you want to check out my shop. That is www.timelesstoys.ch. I will link everything in the description down below. So a little bit advertising for my own shop. And yeah, this is what I spent now the next 45 minutes in digging through the stuff. I think I will not leave the camera on in showing you every single doll, so I will cut it at a point so I can show you the most exciting finds that I've made, and something a little bit in between, but it will take up too long, and I think it's not really what you want to see, me digging 45 minutes through all of these bins and so on. So I need to shorten a bit the video because the video will be already so long. So yeah, I wanted to have it a little bit shorter, so I guess it will be around 1 hour and a half, eventually going to 2 hours this video. So yeah, we got here Dream Glow Barbie dress. I'm not sure if the Dream Glow Barbie is wearing it. Oh yes, honestly, you have to be very, very careful because those Barbies in those bags, in those loose bags, they are not always wearing their original fashions. So if you think like, oh my god, this is Dream Glow Barbie, make sure it is really Dream Glow Barbie, because sometimes they placed simply the fashions on a random Barbie doll and mark them as $15 or so. So you have to be very, very careful on that. Make sure to check the faces and make sure to check the fashions if they match together or not. Because also I went through them, the bins, and then I saw, like, for example, let's take the example with the Dream Glow Barbie. I saw this doll is probably not Dream Glow Barbie, but then in the $5 bin there was Dream Glow Barbie naked. So I was thinking, why should I pay $15 just to get the dress, to get then $5 on top for the doll to mix and match them? So yes, sometimes the original dolls with the original fashions were there, just in another bin, and so yeah, you can kind of puzzle it together, everything, with the fashions. I did that at a point. I'm not sure if I will leave that footage in there. I found the Tropical Miko, and I found Tropical Barbie wearing the original swimsuit. So Tropical Miko wasn't wearing the original swimsuit, so I bought both of them just to have the swimsuit for Miko. And yeah, so you have to to be sure on that, and taking that's actually what takes the most time, to identify the stuff that you're interested in and to puzzle it together if maybe some doll is wearing the original fashion to it. So yes, that's about those boxes. So I already pre-selected something. This is a Barbie Sensation Becky for $10. I have her already. I don't need her again, but I was really tempted because Barbie Sensations weren't released here in Switzerland, so I could have taken her and placing up in my shop. But on the other hand, she's not wearing her original fashion, so I cannot ask $10. I would probably have to put her online for like $7 or maybe $10, but then I don't do any profits on it. So it is not really worth it to buy stuff there to put on my shop because they're already high priced. So, and I mean, if I can get zero, like I spend $10 and I get 10 Swiss francs, that would be okay. But it's actually not, the kind of thing that I want to do. I want, if I specifically buy for the shop, then I want to do also small profit from through 2, 3, 5 Swiss francs, and not getting zero out of it. So yeah. The difference is actually with the dolls that have doubles, because the dolls that have doubles, at a point I want to just get rid of them, so they are cheaper in my shop, that I will put online. So yeah, that's a bit the difference. But if I buy specifically for the shop, I need to get the money back, and that's not so easy. So yeah. Anyways, a little bit business side stories here. They have a really, really good section of 80s, 90s, and 2000-ish Barbies. Not really 70s. I haven't really seen 70s there. So yeah, that's a bit the thing. But if you are 2000s collector, you will definitely also find there some amazing dolls. And yeah, I would say we're doing like now here a cut, and then I will show you the cool finds that I've made actually, and not the 45 minutes of searching for dolls in here. And here I have made a very, very cool find. This one was totally unexpected. This I had to research afterwards, but I found out that is actually the wonderful AA version of the Dream Glow Barbie. OMG. And yes, there has been like this doll earlier in the video with the Dream Glow Barbie dress. It could have been hers actually. I didn't pick up the doll with the dress, so I just picked up the Dream Glow Barbie, which is amazing. An incredible find. She has a big cut hair, unfortunately, but I mean, yeah. yeah, that is definitely a stunning find. This one here is the Island Fund Barbie, which I pick up for later on my finds of the not Island Fund, on the Tropical. Why I'm saying always, I'm mixing them all the time, but Tropical Barbie and the Found Tropical Miko, so not Island Fund, but Tropical. Now let's see what else I will find. Another wonderful find, Midge doll, or maybe a red hair version, and this is Sweetheart Barbie, so I think it is the red hair version actually, and she's wearing this wonderful sweater or knitted sweater, which I don't know, eventually that could be like from a Happy Holidays Barbie or a Holiday Barbie in general. But the red hair version of the Sweetheart Barbie, I have really never seen her here around in Switzerland. So I just have saw a few times the blonde one, which one of it I have in my collection. So that was a very, very interesting find. And this one here, I think, is the Garden Party Barbie, or at least the dress to it. So yeah, as always, you need to check with the face and the dress if it correlates to each other or not. So it is always a bit a mix and match, tricky kind of thing to find here the right doll with the right dress. I don't know if you can actually swap it, like if you see them a doll wearing a fashion that goes to another doll, if you can ask them, probably you can, and you can ask them, can I switch them together? So maybe you have to pay then a little bit more. I don't know. I did not ask them, honestly. So yeah, but maybe you can if you want, and maybe you can do that. Here's also very, very beautiful, like a collector's doll edition. I was not really interested in searching for collector's doll, more I wanted to have like the, yeah, budget liney-ish dolls that I am very interested in. That was, I think, a Barbie and the Rockers doll. Also here we got some more modern stuff. Yeah, it is always fun to dig through those boxes, but it takes a while, and after a while my back hurt, so I was kneeling, literally kneeling on the ground and emptying those boxes and placing one to another side, etc. and so on, to really not miss out on any of the dolls. And then I discovered the Teen Talk Barbie, but actually that is so weird. This Teen Talk Barbie is not on a Teen Talk Barbie body, and that was actually kind of the first time I have seen that, honestly, and it is definitely not the last time that I've seen that the Teen Talk Barbie wasn't on her original body. Spoiler a little bit towards the flea markets and the thrift store shopping. There have been Teen Talk Barbies not on her original body, and that is a bummer for me, because I would have loved to pick up all the Teen Talk Barbies that I would have found, because they are speaking in English, eventually Spanish, I don't know. And yeah, the English-speaking ones are definitely not released here in Switzerland. We got the German ones, we have French, I think eventually Italian, but I've never come across an Italian one. So that would have been very, very cool. So I was really tempted, but unfortunately she was not on her original body. And I kind of tried to look on if maybe another doll is wearing her body, but yeah, I couldn't simply not find it. So unfortunately. But soon I will find my beautiful Miko. Here she is, that I was looking. She's actually a kind of grail doll. I was looking for her very, very long time. She's $10. I definitely have to pick her up. And so that's also why I ended up with the tropical Barbie to get Miko then her swimsuit. So I got a Miko with her original swimsuit. Yeah, let's see what else I find. Here I found another Maxi doll wearing her original swimsuit. I do have actually this Maxi doll already, so I don't need a second one. But it was so cool to see her, and she was only $5. So definitely, yeah, if you are also collecting Maxi dolls, that would be a really nice spot for you to go and check them out. Here I found some more newerish dolls. So it was a wild mix actually of newer and kind of vintage dolls, like vintage 80s, 80s, 90s, specifically 90s. This one here is, I guess, another Maxi doll or so, if I'm not wrong, right? So yeah, I'm gonna kind of go and check a little bit which one I want to take home, because I want definitely to have one Maxi doll more in my collection, even though they're not really Barbie, but Maxi is made from Hasbro, and Hasbro, as you probably know, is the company behind the My Little Pony, and they also released dolls, the Maxi dolls and Maxi doll line. And yeah, I will totally keep my eye open for some or one or two more Maxi dolls in my collection. Now you can see these bins. I think they have been like round about roughly 9 bins. stuck full with toys or slash Barbies. There's another Maxi doll that caught my eye, that I placed for once in my basket, but I will also going later on and cleaning through everything, or like watching through what I have in my basket and then sorting out the ones that I want to keep and the ones that I place them back again, because I had to, the ones that was interesting for me, I had just to place aside, and then later on I had to go through it to see what I will really take home with me and what will stay there. So they had a really cool, nice selection of dolls actually. I'm still looking for someone who has eventually the Teen Dog Barbie body. This one here is actually Butterfly Art Barbie. She's wearing, I think, Teresa's fashion. And looking back, I should have picked her up, because I found later on Teresa at the flea market and without her outfit, so that would have been very, very clever to buy. But yeah, that's me looking back, because I don't know what future brought me at that time when I was filming it there, so I had no idea. And here I'm speculating if this doll is a real one or if that is a knockoff actually, because she looked very, very much like a Steffi face mold from like the 70s towards 80s. I was actually not really sure. Placed her aside, but spoiler, I didn't bought her because I was really not sure. And I think later on I discovered that she must have been a knockoff or so, because yeah, the routing wasn't that good, but I could be wrong. So actually, yeah, maybe I left like there the $1 million. So I don't know. Anyways, I got a lot to dig through again. So this is just the pre-last box. That there in the back you see the $5 Barbie bin. I haven't gone through that either at this point, so I will, yeah, go through the stuff a little bit quicker and cut the video with the cool stuff that I want to show you. After I was done digging through all those Barbie boxes, I discovered in a shelf like some Barbie books and booklets and pamphlets with different stuff on it, like different Barbie things, informative. Also, they have like just the cardboard from Barbies. So yeah, that was interesting. Here are some more Barbie accessories. I found this kind of Barbie and the Sensations, but the doll itself wasn't really the Barbie and the Sensations, so there was random. Maybe someone placed it there. Some new in box stuff with accessories, all kinds of. So is, yeah, again, digging through a lot of these baskets, and here you can see more baskets with more accessories of all kind. And yes, it is a bit dark in there, so I'm sorry if you cannot really see that much. And again, they had like more new in box dolls. So again, digging through all of those boxes. I was very, very tempted of the Barbie Rewind. That is actually the one that is missing in my collection from them. It had been really a good price, but honestly, it was, yeah, not really into picking her up. There is an Happy Holiday Barbie, very beautiful one. Here is an accessory pack for Barbie, like a Barbie stand. We have Native Americans. We have here again another newer, the Ellen doll, and so many more. So it is like, it goes up there. There's a rocker stage, Barbie and the rocker stage. And again, here are, for example, the loose Ken dolls. I really did save myself time to dig through all the loose Ken dolls, because I'm not very, very much interested in the Ken dolls, so I was just digging on the surface, and then I decided to look for more stuff. So here we have like Donnie and Marie doll. Here is this one here, which I think is, oh, I forgot it. Wait, Lady Lovely Locks or so, or Strawberry Shortcake, but she was very expensive for what I would have paid for her. So yeah. Then here they had also a lot of hair, in case if you are interested in rerouting stuff. They had a lot of hair there. And in these kind of little drawers, they had, like, for example, a section with only heads, a section with only bodies and body parts. So that was a kind of little bit weird, but I mean, in case if you are like looking for DIYs, I mean, there have been like torsos cutting off, so what would you do with that actually? Again, looking a little bit through the cans there, if maybe there's just a can that I recognize that I immediately or needs for my collection. But again, yeah, not really what I'm looking for actually. So I just went quickly through those cans, and yeah. You can see how huge this section is actually, with the Barbie toys, etc., and the ponies all like, yeah, really full of everything. Here are more drawers with accessories. Right next to it are some fashions, actually some fashion packs. So yeah, again, digging through more drawers and boxes. So yes, that has been very a lot going on. These Barbie animals, I have honestly never seen them before. They're very cute. Again, checking out the pony section. I mean, maybe I left something, I don't know, need to check it again. And yeah, here you can see parts of the store. It goes around the corner, and here are some more doll like. So these are more, I think, mixture, mainly LOL dolls, sometimes some Monster High dolls, or yeah, different doll lines in there. So I didn't really dig through it, but maybe, you never know, maybe some have been misplaced, and so yeah, it could end up there. So there have been also some like Polly Pocket-ish dolls. We got this one here that I definitely recognize from somewhere, but I didn't know where it belongs, and it was, I think, $25 or so. Not sure, but more that I wanted to spend on it, so could have been also $5, not sure. And the first time that I've actually seen these cupcake dolls, actually, I've never seen them before. I'm not sure if there's the original ones from like the 80s or 90s, or if they are like new ones. So yeah, they had those. Really thinking twice about that doll, but yeah, in the end I placed her back. And see what else. Yeah, you have to dig. You have to dig. There's no other word for this toy store. Digging is actually the word for you. So yeah, again, checking out this doll, looking what else they have eventually. So yeah, maybe like here are some accessories. I think that most accessories are like from LOL-ish or so. They have also decor stuff, like if you want to have displays for your dolls, etc. But look, I mean, look at this size. This is actually a huge store. Some of these kind of basket things had like stands in there, more accessories, some new stuff like for dolls or similar Barbie dolls. There is a Monster High kind of wardrobe there. This is from My Little Pony, which is totally misplaced actually, because there the My Little Pony aisle was on the other side, on the opposite of it. A lot going on here actually. Like up there under the ceiling, there are many more new in box dolls from all kind, like Barbie, I don't know, whatever dolls they have been there. And here, more on the level for like kids and so on, there have been like trinkets and stuff. Look at this store. I mean, this is actually insanely a great store. So if I will do, or if I can actually come back to San Diego ever again, I definitely need to go and check that store out again. So yeah, they had also like literally all this wall was like for Playmobil stuff and Lego stuff. So yes, absolutely great. They had at a point also like baskets with Littlest Pet Shops, in case that is what you're collecting. Rainbow Bright here, for example. I don't know if that's like an original vintage one or a remake, but yes. And like literally every basket has something to discover. Like here, for example, are like, what is this? This is so cool. I mean, yeah, maybe so kind of McDonald's kind of stuff so in there, or Burger King, I don't know, but very cool, and definitely worth checking out and taking a lot of time for, yeah, going deep diving into all of this stuff. And you see, like, each level has something new to discover, so it is very full with toys. Also like this troll section, and somewhere must have been like an UV light, because that jacket from that troll lighted up. Very cool. There's more lighting up stuff from like UV interactive stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's a whole shelf, a whole bunch of it. There is more like UV stuff. Yeah, and again, more Barbie pets and more new in box Barbies. So like the Happy Holidays Barbies from I don't know what year, but I have her already. Some more collector dolls. Here are some loose Barbies, but they're more like, I guess, the fashionista type of Barbies. So yeah, I was kind of tempted by this doll, but I don't really know who she is. So I placed her back again. And here we have like very, very stylish collector dolls Barbies. So yes, again, checking out every single box if there's maybe some treasures there. But again, also I didn't want to buy so many new in box Barbies for me, because transporting them is actually a nightmare. So I prefer the loose ones. I ended up picking up some new in box dolls, but yeah, I had to limit myself, even though price wise for the new in-box Barbies in the US, they have been very, very great prices. Like, for example, the Midge doll, but she has been a bit pricier actually. But yeah, some of them have had really a good price that I was willing to pay. But yes, this Barbie and the Sensations kinda, I don't know what it is. It wasn't a puzzle, unfortunately. It was like a game or so, and I wasn't really sure if that one is complete. And they asked like, I think $25 or even more for it. I would have picked it up immediately if it would have been a puzzle or so, but it is Color Forms dress up doll. So I think like sort of paper dollish or so. Yeah, placed it back again. More new in box dolls. Actually, there is a suitcase. Oh my god, yeah, you literally can spend a fortune in this store, and a fortune and more. In that store, they have also a really big Disney section, which is all around and from Disney or Disneyland stuff. We have, for example, a lot of Disney dolls. We had like there also the Toy Story dolls. We have some Funko Pop Disneys. We have like tiny little pieces. We have like a statue of Mickey, for example, or yeah, so many more characters actually. So a real big section for Disney. Here are more like different kind of things. I think more towards like accessories, hair stuff, etc. and so on. So yeah, really, really interesting. There's also baskets, of course, full of Disney dolls this time. So it definitely is fun to dig through all of them. But since I don't want to collect many more Disney dolls, I kind of didn't dig through it all. Okay, honestly, there have also been some Barbie-ish dolls in there. They have probably been misplaced or so, but mainly there is like about Disney characters in doll forms. We have these Disney play sets and so on. So it is also very fun to dig through those baskets and bins, etc. So if you are like a Disney collector, then this might be your aisle. So I made it to Walmart, and thanks to the driver, so cool. And I found the sock section. So I think that most of the socks are not really something for me because of the materials they use, but some of them I might take with me like as little gifts. So like the Pokemon ones look so cool. I don't know about the sizes because we're using a different size system. So here it says size 4 to 10. I think you can stretch it, but we have like other sizes actually. In Switzerland we're using like size 39 is the most common, 38, 37 or up to 40 and something. So that's our system. So I need to find out how to change that actually, that I know what it is. But I think I might pick up these ones for my sister because she really likes Pokemon. And who do we have here? The Pokeball and Eevee. So cool. So here we are at the Barbie section, and I found this one here. This looks really cool. Barbie twining looks. So pretty. Barbie pets. Oh god. It's really cute face actually. Really cool. So the Chelsea's. That is a double pack of mermaids. looks also really cool. Oh my god, she has a super cute face too. And they have up here the Style Deluxe. But this is wave 3. Sorry, you couldn't see it, wave 3. I'm wondering if they have wave 4. So yes, I'm a bit late today. So I'm not sure if they have it actually. Oh, like this accessory bags. Okay. Oh, this is so cute. Clearance Barbie movie dolls. Oh, I'm sorry. So it's not really much actually in terms of Barbies and so. You see the shelves are empty and I don't know if they restock it actually or not. So I found this Powerpuff Girl LOL kind of blind bag thing. Let's see if there's something more than that. It's Harry Potter. There was some sort of playset stuff. We got Tamagotchis. They're really cool. Oh, Play-Doh Barbie. She was here last year as well. I'm just not really into that kind of gimmick stuff from her. Oh my god. Why is this working? Why? Crazy. And then we have some puzzles here. Okay. We have some more blind bag stuff. Okay, crazy. We have the Barbie Monopoly. What is this? This looks cute. Snack shop game. Oh, adorable. So, yeah. That's it somehow. From the Barbies there is not much. From the Polly Pockets. One playset from the Polly Pockets I have seen. So yeah, not much actually. Oh, we have Gem and the hologram. There's her here. It's actually quite heavy. I don't think I need her because I have an original one. She's the reproduction. Still cool. But yeah, don't really need her. Never seen these ones. Oh, cool. Fashion tags. But not from Barbie, it's from Hair Amazing. Who is the Hair Amazing? She is Hair Amazing. Oh. Wow. Okay, we have this strawberry shortcake remake from what the year are you? I don't know. So it's 1490. And we have this one here. It's Rainbow Bright. $20. I mean, original one would be really cool. But I mean, a repro. It's also not nice. Not bad. Doesn't really say a year on it when this came out, so I can't tell you. Oh my god, these minis are really cute. Sweet princesses, and you can buy the fashion packs for them. So they have also Illy dolls, and this one here is really interesting. This $30, which is a lot. This Lilo and Stitch theme, kinda like it. This one here is Maleficent as themed. So it's really cool. And this is I put a spell on you, witches thing. Yeah, but honestly, it's not really giving me something here. Fortunately, this is the only Polly Pocket that they have. $16. Yeah, no. I was hoping to have these ones here to ring assortments. Unfortunately, they don't. So this all sold out actually. Don't know when they do restocking in the stores. So. Oh. Here was the Powerpuff Girls. They only have her. Fortunately, I would have Love Bubbles and Blossom. I had no idea that they brought Barbie style back in style again. So that is kind of fun. She's on a curvy body. Actually, really pretty face. And here we have the playsets. Barbie World. Are they new actually? They're looking really cool. It's like a gardening set for Barbie. Pet doctor. Backyard garden, hole-in-one fun. Oh my god, pause by. That is really cool. And here are some more accessories for it. Okay, that is kind of interesting. Is that a new series, Barbie World? Kinda like it actually. Here is the haul from day number 2. I would say we're starting first with the Target finds that I've made. And I'm sorry, you probably can see eventually some traffic down there. It's just the best setting because in here I don't have a light spot right directly above in the ceiling. So there all the spots from the lights are on the side. So this is the most brightest place that I have for now. First of all, I picked up a t-shirt. It is this one here from The Land Before Time. Or in German it is called, wait, what is it called in German? in ein Land vor unserer Zeit, something like that. So Land Before Time, and it has the characters on it. We got Littlefoot. I don't know if there's a difference in the names of it from German to English, but Littlefoot, Sarah, I think one is Petrie. I think this is Petrie actually. So and Ducky and Spike. So this is Spike, and I don't know who this character actually that's name is, but I think it's like this T-Rex. They find the egg and brought it back to her mama, T-Rex mama. So this is from Target. Love it. Then I have picked up this t-shirt here, which is also some sort of 2000s nostalgia. We got a Lizzie McGuire t-shirt, and this is so cool. I definitely remember this cartoon back then in time, so in the television, so I'm very, very happy to have that one here. I didn't know that that is from Disney Channel actually, but it is. So yeah, got this cool t-shirt as well at Target. Then Target also had some toys, which I'm very, very happy for. I picked up Ellen. I picked up Ellen again. So I picked up two Ellens actually. That because this Ellen doll is, as far as I know, not released here in Switzerland. So when I say here, I mean in Switzerland. So it is not released in Switzerland actually at this point. I have never seen it. So when I saw it in the Target and it was $14.99, something like that, so roughly $15. I need to have it. So now I do have this Ellen doll, and I picked up a second one, this one here, for a friend of mine. So one of my friends can have it if they want it. So really, really cool to have this new release. It is actually from this Barbie Family and Friends. It says here Barbie Family and Friends and somewhere Ellen. So yeah, and the outfit that Ellen is wearing, so this striped shirt and the blue shorts, is actually the outfit as the original Ellen from the 60s would have come. So this is actually a remake or a resembling of the vintage Ellen. So happy for them now to have in my collection. Then I have picked up this beautiful doll here. This is the Birthday Wishes. It is the from Barbie Signature. I'm not sure if it's actually the new one, but I think so. 2025. So yes, I think this is the one released in 2026. And it is the AA version. So you see the black version actually. And I don't think that we get this one either in Switzerland. I am not sure if we even have one of the Birthday Wishes or if it's just the blonde one or so. But since it is the AA version and her face is so beautiful, again, I cannot really zoom in, so yeah, it has this glance, but her face is really pretty, no pixelations at all. It looks super similar to the faces from the 90s actually, so I'm very, very happy to have this doll now, and I am pretty sure I will unbox her at a point, probably for my birthday. Then I have picked up these two Bullseye from Target as well. These bags are $3 each, and they are like sort of emergency bags, which is perfect because when I'm on flea markets, etc., and I ran out of space in my backpack, I'm always happy to have like a little bags there so I can place the stuff in there and carry them around. And when I saw them, I need to have them. I mean, look, they are so cute. And the cool thing is actually the size of it. So like here in the US, you're using like inches. In Switzerland, we have centimeters and meters. And it is translated. So I know in centimeters how big this bag will be actually. Which means in the width, it is 40.6 centimeters. And in the height, it is 50.8 centimeters. And that's quite a big bag actually. So really cool. One is for me, another one I probably give it to my friends or so, not sure. Then not here on the pile is another bag that I picked up from Target. It's also like a tote bag thing, which I already have in my backpack, so as like the bullseye ones, it is just a normal red one with the bullseye on it, for like emergency when I ran out of space in terms of the stuff that I'm buying. And I totally used it for these things that I found, so it is worth it. Then next up from Target, I have picked up these ones here. I know in the video I said it, I don't need to pick them all. First of all, I wanted to just grab 2 of them, but then I saw there are many more colors actually, so I picked up from like each color that I could find 1. They've been on clearance, so they have been $2.09. I got this beautiful purple one, then I got this pink one, this lavender color schemed one, and this rosé color. So yeah, these are the 4 that I picked up at Target as well. I haven't opened them yet. I'm not sure if I like kind of will give them also as gifts to my friends and just keep 1 or 2 of it, or what do we do with it. So but I had to have them. I don't know, it was just an impulse find, something like that. Then I think we're going to Walmart actually. Let me just rearrange a little bit. So Walmart this time has honestly been a little bit disappointing. Last year I made so many great finds in terms also of Polly Pocket and so on. This time there was just 1 Polly Pocket there, but I think it is also my fault because I was there at afternoon, so a little bit after 3 p.m. and a lot of stuff has been out of stock actually. So maybe if I would have gone there early in the morning, there would have been more stuff actually, so not sure of that. But I still picked up something. I picked up these Pokemon socks with Pikachu on it, Evoli or Eevee, and here in the middle it has a Pokeball. These ones I will give to my sister because she really likes Pokemon stuff, so it is a cute gift for her. Then I picked up this one here, which is from the Powerpuff Girls. I forgot her name actually. I used to know all the names of them. It is definitely Blossom, Bubbles, and this one here. It's on my tongue, I just cannot remember it. It is LOL Surprise Powerpuff Girls, and this was the only one there from this character, so there was no Blossom, no Bubbles. But I still picked it up. I didn't have checked in here yet, so we'll do that once I'm home. Or maybe I can do it right now, but no, it is sealed. Or yeah, no, I will do it at home. Then the last thing that I picked up at Walmart is this accessory set from Barbie, because I liked this kind of piece, which I don't know what it is. This yellow piece actually says vacay on it, so like vacation, and I'm literally here on vacation. And it has this cute bag, translucent, with these like seashells and flowers on it, which is really, really cool. So I picked it up like as a memory of my vacation trip here to San Diego. So I got that. And that's everything that I picked up from Walmart. So I would say we're coming to the great stuff. Everything here that I picked up is great stuff, but this is like why I'm here, the nostalgic stuff, the original OG stuff. I went to the store called Replay Toys. It is nearby the Balboa Park, so right a bit on top of the Balboa Park. You can go easy there by Uber, your own car, or maybe you walk from Balboa Park up there, so it's up to you. And they have a ton of really cool stuff, from vintage to modern, literally everything, so like action figures, Disney stuff, what was there, Pokemon stuff and everything. And they have a great section actually of Barbie dolls, My Little Ponies, also Polly Pockets. Price wise, they're more in the higher range, so they're definitely stuff that I think would be cheaper in Switzerland than here, but I kind of picked the stuff that I can't get in Switzerland. So even though the prices are more towards the higher end, I would pay more in Switzerland for this specific stuff. So there are some dolls and some ponies that definitely were not released in Switzerland, so that is great. But I think when you are like from here, from this era, then you might consider it is expensive. But for me, it is like a mixture. So I pay the expensive price that someone who lives here would say it's too expensive, but for me, considering that I don't get this stuff there because it's US exclusive stuff, it's cheap again. So it is like a mix. Anyways, let's start with the book. I picked up this Barbie book, which is called The Barbie Doll Boom. It is an identification and values from the year, I think 1996 actually. So yeah, 1996. So in here are all the, I don't know if it's all or the collectible Barbies, and the exclusive Barbies. So it is something like a guide actually. It was $15, and what I really like about it, it has a note in here from, I guess, the pre-owner who had like written maybe the in search of or the wish list they had. So I think that's actually very, very cool. With these personal notes, what I immediately saw is that they have here the European exclusive from the Magical Hair Mermaid. She was an European exclusive. So it is probably also about exclusive stuff. Like for example, here we got the Happy Meal toys. Yeah, the Locket Surprise dolls. So this is actually a mix of Playline dolls, collector dolls, but it says like from what year. So like for example, here we have registered, it says 1992, and we have the Buff Magic Barbie, for example. So I definitely have her. I think the AA versions never were released here. So yeah, let's see. I want to find actually the mermaid, the Magical Hair Mermaid actually. Wait, oh, I just saw the Teen Talks. Oh my god, there has been actually in that store a Teen Talk Barbie. At least her face was Teen Talky to me, but she didn't have the body with the battery slot, otherwise I would immediately bought her. But unfortunately she didn't have like, so I'm assuming she was on the wrong body actually, which is so sad because I love Teen Talk Barbie. And if you're following my channel, I want to have a world record in the most amount of Teen Talk Barbies. Just kidding. I love them, but I am a hoarder, so every time I see a Teen Talk Barbie for a good price, I need to have her. Also because it's quite easy to restore them and making them talk again. So yeah, we got them, but I think it will take too long till I find the Magical Hair Mermaid Barbie. So we're skipping that, but I'm really happy for this book. It is actually really cool. Shows a variety of different dolls from different years released and so on. Then I think we're doing the McDonald's ones, the tiny ones first. So I picked up these 3 McDonald's Barbies. This is Locket Surprise Barbie. I don't have her yet, I think so. I don't have her. She is also made for McDonald's, but there is no year on it, so I don't know when she came into the Happy Meal toys and so on. But I really liked her. She was $5, so each of them were $5, which is actually quite expensive considering these toys like McDonald's toys. But I'm actually not sure if I will find this one specific at the Kobe swap meet, which I will go on Friday and on Saturday, so tomorrow and the day after. So I was thinking, well, let's pay them this $5 each, and so I can be sure to have them. So Locket Surprise Barbie in McDonald's version. Then I do have this one here, and I'm actually not sure if that is a Shani. I think so, it might be a Shani or so. Also again here it doesn't say year, it just says made for McDonald's, and the base of her is translucent, so it is see-through blue, and we have this beautiful black doll which is amazing. And then I have this one here, which I honestly don't know what she should resemble or who she should resemble. This one says made for McDonald's 1992, and it is this doll here. So I'm not sure who she should resemble, but I definitely like the color scheme from the purple and the pink. Maybe it's a birthday Barbie or so. I'm not sure, but I definitely know I don't have her, and I really like the molded on hair, so I prefer the molded on hair rather than the real brushable hair, because it's way easier to clean them. So I got this one here, so in case someone knows who she is, you can write me down in the comment section down below. Then I would say we are coming towards the ponies that I picked up and one beautiful fairy tale bird. I would say we're starting with that one here. This fairy tale bird is actually funny because they had some ponies, Polly Pockets and stuff hidden behind the counter, which is the more expensive stuff there. And I saw this fairy tale bird and I immediately knew I need to have it, even though it costed $25. Where's the tag? $25. Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive than usual. I would say it's you know it's definitely like a toy store because most of the things aren't really cleaned. So for example, the ponies are some really dirty and so on, and they ask this price for it. So also this bird has its stains and spots, so nothing that I can take care of, so I'm pretty sure I can get rid of the most of the spots of it. 25. I don't know if this bird goes for it or not, but I had to have it because again I think this is not one that was released in Europe. In Europe we had the ones with the fur belly, and I think these ones didn't came out there. Anyways, I'm happy to have it, and this one here is actually Pina Colada, Fairy Tale Birds Pina Colada, and someone wired her hair actually together, so it is braided, and I kind of, do you see, so they hold it together with wire. I kind of want to unbraid it and clean it up after I came home from 2 days. What I will do today, day number 3, so I will then come home and clean everything. But this is how the bird looks like, and I think it looks really cool actually, with this fruit basket as like a crown. Totally love it, really cool. So we got this fairy tale bird. I picked up this one here, this pony. Where's the light gone? So here, this pony, I just forgot the name, but I will write it in the here. I will write it who the name is of it, because it's not peachy as I would guess because of the heart, so this is a different one. This one here was $5 because it was missing the tail, or is missing the tail. I don't mind it because this one is a flat feet version, and flat feet version hasn't been released in Switzerland as far as I know. We had the concave version, so these are the very first ones that came out. It says 1982, but it was released like in 1983, and this one is like more grayish body tone and pink hair. Unfortunately, yeah, the plug here or the tail is missing, but maybe I have a friend or so who can kind of do that for me and put in like hair, so then it looks nice again. But since it was only $5 and it is the flat fit version, I think that's a great price actually. I need to clean it up, as again you see it is dirty, it has its spots, etc. So I need to clean it up, and then it is nice again. Next pony is a Minty. I have a Minty already, but also this Minty is a flat feet version, which I really like, and this one here was $15. It has tail rust, again a little much of dirt actually, so I don't think it kind of justifies these high prices, but since I don't know what I will find at the flea markets and so on, I paid it, and I mean, I don't know if I will ever come again back to San Diego at a point or not, so I was like in a shopping, what can I say, shopping rush or so, I just bought what I saw. And yeah, Minty also in the collector's pose, so both of them are actually in the collector's pose. Flat feet version, really nice. Unfortunately this bit of tail rust, but I tried to clean it as good as possible. Other than that, the most spots and stains I probably can get rid of. And then this is a new addition to my collection once I'm back home. Then the other ones are also so cool. Let me start with a flocked one. I got this one here. So flocked ponies are also, again, ponies that have not been released in Switzerland as far as I know. So I don't think we had the flocked ones. These ones here were 15 each, and the flocking is not the best anymore, but still there is something left there. So I got this pony here, which I think is called Wishes something, Surprise Wishes or so. I will again write it here. It has this cutie mark, and they are 3 candles actually. And it has the wings, so the Pegasus wings. This is the face of it. Pink body tone, flocking, and yellow hair. Totally love it. Stain wise, it is actually not so badly stained, so I think with gentle brushing and so on I can clean it up a little bit. But you see definitely here is flocking missing, here on the face is definitely flocking missing, so that's a little bit sad, unfortunate, but it is how it is. So I had to pick it up since we don't have flocked ponies in Switzerland, so I definitely know they are exclusive ones, for probably US exclusives, could be. Next up is this one here. This one is Wind Whirler or so, not sure, again we'll write it here. Also a flocked pony. Someone braided his tail, and here this is the mane. This is more a mint colored pony with light rosé hair, and also with the Pegasus wings, really cute. This one is a little bit more dirty. I don't think I can get that off, like for example here on the leg it's super dirty, on the hoofs as well. Flocking wise also not the best. Here it is missing some parts of the flocking, same goes for here and here, so there's definitely flocking coming off. Maybe at the point someone tried it too. Is there housekeeping out there? I don't know. Something is rattling in front of my room. So anyways, yeah, we got the flocking here, which is partially missing. So then the last one is also an exclusive one. It's this one here that looks like a cotton candy. They have a special name. I think this one is lavender lace, I guess. This one was more expensive. It was $25. But also this one is one that I think was not released in Switzerland. It has this fluffed up tail and mane, and that is on purpose, so they came out like this, so it looks like they are like this cloudy puffy cotton candy stuff, and in the front it has just a normal streak of hair. So this is really cool pony. And that was the thing actually, there have been 2 of this one here, and when I was filming I was constantly putting stuff in my basket, and I saw, oh my god, this is really cool, I need that and I need that, and I placed both in my shopping basket. And then at the point I kind of went through what I will keep and what I will put back, and I saw, wait, they're both the same one. I thought on the video they are different ones, but no, they've been both the same ones, and the other one had like braids in here. Sorry for the interruption, it was just housekeeping, asking if I need something or if they want me to clean the room. So I said, no, it's fine for today, so maybe tomorrow then. But yeah, so it's totally okay. I just asked for toilet paper, so like, do you have maybe toilet paper? So that would be great. And she gave it to me, so happy. Yeah, we have stopped here with the beautiful lavender lace, I guess is the name. This is the cutie mark actually of it, and I love this puffy up hair. So yeah, also we'll clean that as good as possible and adding that to my collection. So what I will do is actually I want to try to clean as much as possible before I travel back home, because we are moving. So my boyfriend and I are moving in August, and like in July I want to take the time to put everything into boxes so I can already like organize the stuff in boxes and to empty as much as possible, so in August when we are moving we just can put the boxes where they belong then later on. So I try to clean as much as possible, that then I don't have to do that at home and so on. So I then just can go further into the moving stuff rather than cleaning stuff. So that has been all the ponies that I have picked up, and now we're coming to the Barbies. Okay, we're starting with this Barbie here. This one here is actually very cool. I first was really not sure if I should pick her up or not, because I thought first she might be Dee Dee from Barbie and the Rockers. I already have her. Then I looked closer and something was like, nah, this is not Dee Dee. She doesn't have this typical makeup that Dee Dee would have and so on. So I kind of left her in the basket and so on. And at the point before I was going to pay, I tried to research the dolls that I couldn't find who they are. And well, it turned out this is actually the AO version of Dreamglow Barbie. And that for only $10. I think that's a very good price. I think the AO version of Dreamglow Barbie was also not released in Switzerland. Unfortunately, she's not wearing her original outfit. However, Dreamglow Barbie fashions isn't that rare in Switzerland, so I'm pretty sure I will come across her fashions at a point again, so then I can dress her up in her original Dreamglow Barbie fashions. The dress that she's wearing is actually I'm not sure if this is an original Barbie dress, but I think so. I think this might be an original Barbie sort of wedding dress. I think, however, it goes more into direction of 80s or so. Maybe it's not an authentic Barbie dress. Maybe it's from on one of the other many doll lines that came out. It doesn't have a tag, unfortunately, but it looks very cool and very cute. And so I do have now an A version of Dreamglow Barbie in my collection. Next up is this one here. Oh, she was so cute. Also $10. I think that's a little bit high for her because she's not wearing her original outfit. However, this is 1997 Sweetheart Barbie, and she has her original necklace still on. She comes with this pullover that I don't know if that is a Barbie pullover or a knockoff pullover, but it looks really cute. It has like this Christmassy vibes to it. Also, she is dirty, but I think I can kind of clean her up. This version is not the blonde version, so I think from the Sweetheart Barbies from the year 1997, I find the most often the blonde one. This one here is the red hair version, so I thought, well, I probably will never come across the red hair version. I don't know if she was released in Switzerland or so. So I'm happy to have her now in my collection as, the red hair version. And then I can, once I cleaned her and once I'm back home, I can place her then next to my blonde one. Where do I want to go next? Yes, this one here. I picked up this doll. Here I'm not sure if I already have her or not. I don't think so, but not 100% sure. This is not a Kira, but a Miko, and she is Bead Blessed Miko. So she's a beach line doll. You can also tell that because of the budget line arms that don't move to the side, just back and forward. And she has really cute eye screening actually. The outfit that she's wearing is quite sure Barbie. I just don't know where the outfit is from, so in case if you know, write me down in the comment section down below. And she has some heels, so I believe the outfit that she's wearing is actually a complete fashion pack set. So I have Miko from the Beach Blessed line, and then I picked up Island Fun Miko. She has been for so long on my wish list actually. And the thing is, they have the exact same eye screening. And I was almost placing her back because I was thinking, why should I pick up 2 Mikos? I just need 1. But the difference is very small. She has bangs, she doesn't have bangs. But eye screening wise, they have the same makeup. They have the same amount of eyelashes. Both have 3 eyelashes. Both have 1 under lashes, so sort of. The color scheme of the eyes is brown to gray. So it is 1-to-1, the exact same face screening. Just the difference, one has bangs, the other one does not, and she has longer hair actually. But I mean, that doesn't mean anything because it could be cut. So I was almost placing her back, and then I noticed, wait, she has bangs, you don't have bangs. So there's a version or another different character. And so I do have now these 2 girls, and Island Fun Miko was for the longest time on my wish list, and I'm so happy to have her right now. She has I don't think it's from the factory, this twist here, but it is as she would have been released. So that is very, very cool. Outfit wise, I don't know where the top is from. Trousers, I have definitely seen similar patterns, but I don't know where this trousers is from. But I think both of them are authentic Barbie fashions. And to stay in the topic from Island Fun, I actually picked up Island Fun Barbie. So wait, I kind of think I want to release her actually. This Island Fun Barbie was only $5 because she's damaged. Look at these legs. So I'm not sure if it gets correctly or so, but there's something definitely chewed on this leg actually. And I didn't pick her up because I don't have her. I do have actually Island Fun Barbie, but for the swimsuit, because this is the same swimsuit that Miko would wear, so I give the swimsuit from her to Miko, and then Miko would have her original swimsuit on, and that is great. I don't know what I will do with Island Fun Barbie. I think maybe I will end up placing her into my shop, or maybe one of my friends wants her to rebody or so, I don't know. She has also the original long hair, which is really great. I don't know if mine has actually the original long hair, but maybe I will do a pony swap, a body swap. Yeah, so we got these 2 girls, and I bought her just because of the swimsuit, so I can give that to Miko. 2 more girls. Let's go with this one here. She was $10. She's technically not a Barbie, but she's a maxi. This is a maxi doll wearing her original swimsuit. So Maxi was by Hasbro, I believe. Was she released by Hasbro? Yes, 1987 Hasbro. And yeah, she is wearing her original swimsuit. She has these really cute earrings, crimped hair, which I totally like. She also has kinda bend and snap knees, which is really, really great. And why I picked up Maxi is also because Maxi, I don't think was released in Switzerland either. I do have a Maxi. I got her in a trade box, I think from Andy, if I'm not wrong. But when I saw her there for $10 wearing her original swimsuit, I was thinking, oh well, I need for the other Maxi companion actually. So I'm very happy to have this beautiful Maxi doll, which will also join my collection at a point. The last doll is actually very a highlight. Let me unbox her. I already placed her back into the pile. Because I wasn't sure if I do have her already or not. You must consider it was in the store there was the Barbie, or the Barbies were like in that spot which was dark. So there haven't been much lighting in there, and it was really tricky to see who they are because they have been in these plastic bags, etc. And I was like, maybe I have you already. So I placed her back. Luckily, I was reconsidering my choices and I was sorting out things, and then I was looking at the basket again, and because I placed her back on top of it, she was still there, and I was like, nah, I don't think I have you actually. Let's take her with me because she was $10. What else do I have to lose? And I placed something else back in the value of $10, which I was thinking I don't need that so much. So I choose her. Luckily I did. Oh my god. This one here is the 1991 Wrapping Rocking Teresa. Also a line that was not released in Europe, or maybe in Switzerland. So it is also a very exclusive doll. Unfortunately, she's missing a complete outfit, so she comes with a yellow kind of, what is it, jumpsuit kind of thing, and a blue jacket. So she's completely missing everything of that. She doesn't have her accessories, etc. I'm not sure if her hair is cut at a point. She's missing her earrings. The Wrapping Rocking line had these hoop earrings which were filled, so it is like a plate earring, and they had this kind of iridescent material on it. So very, very iconic earrings actually. And I'm so happy that I choose her to take home with me because, yeah, it's an exclusive doll which was not released in Switzerland. Unfortunately, she has the neck broken, so she has some cracks in the neck, but other than that, her head is still attached to it, and maybe I will glue it back at a point or so. But I'm very, very happy to have the Wrapping Rocking Teresa, which is such a great find. Also, she has quite iconic two colors of the hair. So this is more the dark brown, this is more lighter brownish, going to red, towards red. And yeah, I mean, that is absolutely a great find for me. I do have Wrapping Rocking Christie. Now I have Teresa, which is great. So yeah, totally happy for this find. The outfit that she's wearing is probably Barbie or not, I'm not sure. It could be, it is definitely newer, so this must be 2000-ish. I love it. It has this lavender color with the beautiful collar here on the front with the ruches. So I think it's a Barbie fashion, but I don't know where it is from. So in case if you have an idea, help me out with that. And yeah, that's everything that I have picked up yesterday at this specific toy hunt. So a bunch of Barbies, a bunch of amazing ponies, new stuff like the Ellen dolls, the t-shirts, etc. So I'm very, very happy. It was a successful and expensive day. But well, I mean, don't know when I come back here again. So yes, I really hope you liked the whole part of this video too. So I think depending how long the video will be, it is a separate part or it is all in one big long video. Anyways, so hope you liked this video. Please go and check out more videos on my YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button and we'll see you in the next video with Vintage Gaudi. Bye!